this is Tommy from ActiveContext.net. Today I'm gonna review and talk to you about a movie called Nikos the Impaler. How to hold it? This way, okay. Nikos the Impaler. This is a movie by Andreas Schnaas, the German director. I have really seldom liked his movies, but I thought when I bought this a very long time ago, I thought this was among the best movies that he had made at the time. I think he was most famous for Vilolent Shit movies back then. And I think I know I have a box with Vilolent Shit 1, 2 and 3. I think there's 4 movies. And I was under the impression that Nikos the Impaler was the 4th Vilolent Shit movie at the time. But it's not. It's more or less about this Romanian legend about a knight, not really a knight, more a tyrant really, I think. He has a mask over his face and he is disemboweled in the beginning of the movie. I think that scene is kind of inspired by Beyond by Lucio Fulci. It just seems that way. I don't know for sure, but it seems that way. It's kind of the same feel to it. You know, the beginning scene in Beyond when they put this guy to death in the beginning of that movie. And it kind of the same feel to it. When I watched this the other day, I was not impressed. The picture, the quality is so bad, it's hard to see anything. So I had a really hard time watching it, to be fair. I don't think it's a very good movie. I think that the gore is fine. I think that the humor in it is pretty funny at times. I think that the actors, the acting in it is much better than I thought it would be, actually. I don't think it's horrible acting. I think there are some actors that shouldn't be in the movie, but there are also actors that do pretty well, actually. And I can't believe that this movie had any budget whatsoever. Maybe it had, I don't know. Anyway, it's about this character, Nikos, that was put to death in I think it was the 14th or 15th century. And now he comes back to take his revenge on the people or the descendants of the people that put him to death in the first place. And he comes to life and he goes berserk in this art gallery, killing people and tearing the limbs from his victims. One guy loses an arm and most people loses their heads and they get the sword right through their chest and stuff like that. And there is, of course, a totally unnecessary shower scene in it. I don't know what that has to do with anything whatsoever. It's a nice scene, to be honest. It doesn't really belong in the movie, though. But apart from that, I think the plot kind of makes sense. Anyway, so this is more or less a pretty stupid story. It makes sense. It would probably be watchable if it were better quality, because this DVD does not have any quality to it whatsoever. But I have to take that into consideration when I rate it. And as I remembered it, I remember this as pretty good. But now that I watched it again, no, it's not pretty good. It's pretty awful. But as I said, the acting is pretty good. The story makes sense. So I can reach 3 out of 10 for this one. So if you like this clip, put your thumbs up, subscribe and all that. And comment down below what you think about this movie. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.